The man could and should be a Viking. Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we're doing the song Richmond, North of Richmond? North of Richmond. See, I see what he's done there and it's through me. And I knew he'd done some wordplay and it's through me. And by he, I mean Oliver Anthony, the guy that wrote this song. The only thing I know about this is that it's country, and I'm kind of known for saying on the channel that I don't like country, but apparently this is country with a message, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to listen to it, I'm going to try and decipher what the message is, I'm going to see, is this a country song that I can get on board with, or am I going to hate it? Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting, so all we can do is go in, listen to it, see what our thoughts is. Stick around to the end of the video for that.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, north of Richmond.
I've spoke about this before, maybe not on the channel, I've definitely spoke about it on stream, and I'm not going to get too deep into the weeds here, but I did say at one point that I understood why some people might have voted for Donald Trump, and but the reason I had said it was because there's like a certain section of society in America that's like total fucking blue collar, working all the time, but they feel like politics as a whole, just as a system, works against them. They don't see any benefit, regardless of what party's in there. And I think that they felt that voting for him would be like an attack on that system, and it would disrupt the whole thing, which it has. But and I'm not like defending current situations. I'm talking about back the first time when they first voted for him. And I kind of understood it a bit, because the idea, to me anyway, is crazy how, like, so for example, I think at the age of 30, my dad had his own car, his own house, 3 kids. My mum worked part-time, he worked full-time. They had enough money to get by. We were poor, but we weren't like bereft of money. We were just poor, we were working class. At the moment, I'm full-time, our partner's full-time. Up until very recently, just getting by. I'm like, how? We've got no dependents. How? Like, and we're fortunate. Like, I'm aware that I'm lucky. Anyone in a lesser situation than me, how the fuck are they getting by? And I don't understand how, if you're in a household with two full-time incomes, you're struggling. That, and it's because of the systems put in place above you to just fuck you over. And so I get his whole point. It's just like the frustration of just trying to work a day-to-day life, and it just feels as if everything's grinding on you from above, and there's not anything that you as an individual can realistically do to affect that outcome. But yeah. Also, right, so the guy's voice is fucking phenomenal. It is country, but the way that he's playing and singing feels also very similar to like a kind of like acoustic emo. So I'm quite enjoying this. Also, his guitar is weird. I'm absolutely certain someone with more knowledge could explain to me what kind of guitar that is. But it's got like a kind of banjo sound, but it's no a banjo. And I don't quite get it, but it's fucking cool. Apparently, it's a resonator. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but it's fucking cool. As an internal tin bowl. So, I don't know. So, wait, so does it like. So, is it tuned the same as a guitar? It's just played like a guitar. But because of the steel section, it makes it sound like a banjo. Because if that's the case, I want one. Because I don't know how to play the banjo. Banjos are in a different tuning for a normal guitar. It would take me fucking forever to figure out how to play it. But if this was tuned like a guitar, and you just play it like a guitar, I would assume that they're way outside my price range. Because my god, that's gorgeous sounding.
I wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to.
See, it's weird. I do feel like this is quite like right wing, but no right wing though. Like it's kind of what Republicans used to be before it got completely bastardized. Because the whole concept of like we should be looking after our own before we go about looking after like other countries, that's quite a thing. Which I don't know how much I agree with. To an extent, I do agree with it, but I do also recognise the need to go and help other countries, especially countries that we've went and just decided to fucking steam in and disrupt their entire ecosystem. And we're the root cause of why those countries are fucked up. It's only right that we then go and help. But the whole thing of like, if you're like 5'3" and you're £300, you should have to pay for your own health expenses. Yeah, I kind of see that as well. But then the other half of me is always like, yeah, but I feel like the government has a duty of care to the people that it's in charge of. Regardless, like you get free will and freedom of choice. Also allows you to have the freedom of choice to go and fuck your own shit up. I don't know, mental. Like, these are complicated, like, conversations that my heart says one thing and my head says another, and I don't know where I always lie with it all. Because on, like, in a kind of generic fucking way, I'm like, yeah, we should 100% just help anybody that needs help. But then when you get into the economic set, how we are folding that and stuff, I don't know. Like, I don't have these answers. That's why I'm not in charge. I just feel like we should be helping anybody that needs fucking help, and that's just, what a good government would do. How the government goes about doing that, that's their problem. They need to figure that shit out. But like, that's no for me. But yeah, I mean, we could tax some billionaires. Let's just.
For people like me, people like you, wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause you're
I've spent so long talking about like the politics in the message of this song that I haven't spent enough time talking about how his voice is fucking phenomenal, by the way. Because I'm pretty sure this is a live performance, and fuck me, the guy is killing it. And yes, glorious beard. The man could and should be a Viking.
total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, north of Richmond.
How's he not Scottish?
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours.
Even the fucking dog's miserable. The dog just gave a look there and just kind of, like shook its head as if to go, I can't believe what I'm hearing. Keep going, big man. Keep going. And you're like, yeah. The dog's the hype man in this. Beautiful work film. Look at this.
I've been selling my soul, working all day,
Preach it, bro.
overtime hours.
Preach it.
For bullshit pay.
Needs a better job, that man. Nah, see, that's fucking nuts. Because that's clearly a live one-take recording. And... impressively done. Yeah. See, right, there's a lot to unpack in there. It's a bit like... he's talking about his experience, and it's a very... like, it's very personal, but it's also very relatable to a certain subsection of America, but you can also then translate that across to like the working class in Britain, and the working class anywhere, really, of people who feel like all the day is slave away, but it doesn't get them anywhere because they don't make enough from that to afford them like an actual... like the cost of living far exceeds what they actually make, but you're working yourself to the fucking bone and you don't have it in you to go and do more than that. So what you're actually supposed to do, and it's alright for people to sit there and just go, I just go and get another job. It's not that easy. It's not easy, especially like when it's like unskilled labour and that's the only thing you know. What the government needs is an actual decent fucking universal income. Universal income would be a great idea, and I don't know why it hasn't been instituted anywhere. Like, I think a few Scandinavian countries have done it, and it's actually been really, really beneficial. But you give everybody just enough money to actually live on, and then they don't need to go and work, but most people will go and work because it gets them more money. And then the extra money can be used, because all that money's getting put back into the fucking system anyway. You know what I mean? Like they talk about fucking, folk talk about like, oh, where's all the where's all the taxes and that going? And it's like, all the people, like, they talk, it's so right. See, when it comes to immigration, and they're like, oh, we give all these immigrants all this money, and I'm like, they're spending all that money back into the fucking system anyway. The government gets all that money back. What he's actually talking about? The problem is all the money, all the tax breaks that we give to folk with fucking massive amounts of money, who then go and spend that money elsewhere out of the country. That's where we lose the money. It's no wee Bob down the street with getting these fucking £150 a week after government. He's spending that on fags, which is heavily, heavily fucking taxed. Mental. Anyway. I feel like everything I've spoke about there had nothing to do with that song, which is a really, really fucking lovely song that gave me quite a lot to think about. But let me know in the comments below, guys, what did you think of that song? What did you think of the message of that song? Like, do you fall into that kind of bracket? Did it resonate with you, or can you not relate? Let me know. I have been markabusi, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you managed to make it this far into the video and you've enjoyed it, maybe give a like. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like. If that's something that you're interested in doing, that'd be lovely, because I'm trying to grow this shit. Then, yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.